Alrighty, back again to do another unboxing. This is from Owenneil. So I'm going to go ahead and put his link up here. You guys definitely check him out. I'm sure anybody that's seeing this has already seen one of my videos about Owen. But if you haven't, for some reason, check him out. This time he sent me just a box full of random things. He mentioned that he's cleaning his room out and he's basically making space for new stuff. So I'm kind of curious what's in there. I've already kind of removed all the packaging and stuff, so let's go ahead and start. And wow. Okay, right on top I see a poster, and it appears to be a Joker / Harley Quinn poster. That's really cool. I've seen this before. This is on the cover of one of the Joker trades I see a lot, but I don't know if I know that Harley Quinn poster, but I'm assuming it's from something in a comic. Here is a, oh, I can't even think, what are these things called?
Viewfinder.
Is it, what is it?
Viewfinder.
Is that what it is? With the little things where you do the little deals? Is that what it's called?
Viewmaster.
Viewmaster. Let's see if it said on there. Yeah, Viewmaster. Okay, I actually used to have a Viewmaster when I was a kid. I had quite a few of these little discs. This one in particular is called Alaska, the 49th state. Pretty curious what all's on there. I'm sure a lot of like life, a lot of wildlife and scenery and things like that, but that's pretty cool. Not sure where Owen found that. But okay, I'm gonna go on into, there's some figures here. Here is a Spawn figure, which appears to be like a medieval Spawn. Oh, classic He-Man figures. Here's, I believe this is Leech. This is part of the Horde Act, which are the second set of bad guys technically after Skeletor's minions. But this is one of the classic He-Man figures. And here's another classic He-Man figure. One of my all-time favorites, this is Buzz Off. This is one that I'll definitely put on my shelf, and I'll try to see if I can find some accessories for him. But yeah, Buzz Off. Here is another Spawn. Not really sure the difference in all the Spawns. I've read a little bit of Spawn, but not a whole lot. Here is some classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not really for sure what this guy's name is. He looks to be like a toad or a lizard. I'm not for sure. Here is, I think this is Rat King, if I'm not mistaken. He has a rat on his shoulder, a few on his back and arms. Another classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure. Oh, here's a good one. Here's this one I've actually kind of looked for a couple times. It's missing a few of the pieces, but this is really cool. I'll put this on my shelf for sure too. And this is, I think it's Muckman, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Cool figure. If I get any of these wrong, of course, you know. I was a little out of the loop on those. Here is a miniature snake. Not for sure what that went to. Here is some more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle patches, classic. Cartoon logo. Here is Magic Towels. Expand in water. Interesting. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay. Here is a carded figure here on top of Raven. DC Comics 75 years of superpower. That's actually pretty cool. I had a few of these back in the day. I don't really have that many anymore. These were really popular for a while, and they've just kind of recently disappeared. But I like that. That's cool. Now we've got some, oh, hold on. I've got some cards here that are kind of falling out. Let me grab those real quick. Oh, some Ghostbusters 2 cards and a sticker. And these are Advanced Dungeons and Dragons cards. Pretty cool stuff. Definitely, like, I still collect trading cards. I still have a bunch. I actually have some missing videos that I should post one of these days of opening some trading cards. Here's a mini comic, a Justice League promotional mini comic. I'm not really for sure what that's from, but that's cool. Here is a X-Men. Oh, I thought this was going to be just a regular novel. This is actually like a comic novel. Stan Lee presents the X-Men. Just Marvel Illustrated books. That's cool. That's real cool. I'm definitely going to read that. Cool stuff. Here is maybe some art cards. Looks like The Walking Dead with Daryl and Merle there. Now I'm going to try to grab these comics because last time I tried to grab them, the cards fell out. There's some indie comics. This is Hollywood Bow. I'm not really sure. I'm not certain what that is. Night Fisher, another trade. It's like an indie comic. It's cool. Here's some Youngblood, some Image classic stuff. Robert Liefeld there. Arion the Immortal. I'm not really sure about this DC stuff. Looks like it's very late 80s, early 90s. Here's a little bit of older. Arion, Lord of Atlantis, and some Iraq, Son of Thunder. Wow. Here's one, Astonishing Ant-Man, number 7. 20 center. That's actually really cool. Thank you, sir. That is real cool. Star Masters, DP7. One I'm not really sure about. Here's some Firestorm, the Nuclear Man. Hawkeye number 1. I think this is a limited series. Oh wow, Luke Cage, Hero for Hire number 6. Another 20 center. That's really cool. That's super cool. Here's some Swamp Thing number 96. Saga of Crystar. I actually have quite a bit of Crystar. I don't know why I've been drawn to this particular storyline, but I've been trying to collect those. Marvel Universe Update 89. Marvel Universe Update 89. This was number 4 and then number 5. Here's a New 52 Aquaman number 1. Ooh, and a Lois Lane number 130, a 20 center. So that's cool. So yeah, thank you, sir. Those are some really cool comics in there. I'm actually really impressed with some of those old ones. Those are kind of some tough finds. Here's a couple more books. Queen of the Black. Am I reading that correctly? Another indie comic. That's cool. Interesting stuff. Ooh, ElfQuest. I didn't read a lot of ElfQuest when I was a kid, but I remember seeing it everywhere. When I was trying to find comics as a kid, and things that weren't just DC and Marvel, this is one of the few non-DC Marvel things that showed up kind of everywhere. You used to see ElfQuest at almost every B. Dalton, Walden books, things like that. So that's cool. I actually haven't read any ElfQuest. I've always been curious. Let's see. Looks like another piece of something fell down here. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that might be a small Pokemon character. He's like a frog lizard something with a plant growing on his back. I'm sure somebody knows what that is. I'll have to ask my girlfriend's son. I'm sure he'll know. And one more thing. I think that's all of it. Spooky Castle. This is a board game. I've never seen this before. Made in Germany. Let's see if I can open it up here and show a little bit of it. Spooky Castle. Oh, has a Spooky Castle eye mask that you wear, apparently. And there's part of a board. And there's lots of little cards that have, oh wow, like little metal tokens. And cards with ghosts and knights. This actually looks really cool. This has a timer, a little egg timer in here. Okay then. That is pretty cool. Yes, we will definitely have to check that out. I really enjoy board games still to this day. And in fact, we played Pandemic just like last week. But yeah, this is really cool. Thank you so much, Owen. I know that you didn't have to send this, but I really appreciate everything you send. And I really appreciate the fact that you spend quite a bit on postage and don't, think that I don't appreciate how much you spend on postage. But I was just going to let you know, I do have a package coming your way as soon as I can gather up everything and put it together. Not a lot in there, but there's one particular thing I know that he would like. I know he doesn't have. So if you get to see this, hopefully he'll have a video somewhere around this time where he'll show what he got. Other than that, I'm going to say go ahead and check out Owenneil. I'll put the link here again. And I will let you guys go. I will see you again next time. And yep, that's it. Goodbye.